And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Louisville's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transferred junior quarterback. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down for this offense. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Second down, he'll throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Can't get him to the ground. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They boot it away on 4th down. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about. Too much contact after the fair catch signal, and it'll cost him here. Here's Holstein to throw. Makes the catch. It's Martin.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quick completion to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They go play action with Holstein. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
But when it's a play action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. off play action. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing the second.
Throwing, Holstein. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires it incomplete. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The run inside. It's Lewis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Handoff from the gun. And they're able to make the tackle.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for a push on fourth down. Stop in the backfield, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great push and penetration from that defensive front. Handoff, Isaac Brown.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just...
There's some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hughes. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. See if they go back to the air after that short gain on first down. Might be calling a hot route. Running inside. It's Brown. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
They punted away on fourth down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just keeps moving. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun on third down, Holstein gets it out fast. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Eli spinning it again. Caught behind the line. It's Lewis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Holstein now adjusting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He gets a hand on it. Louisville's offense is taking the field, and they look ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And so far early in this game, and you've got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You can tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
Run in the red zone, it's Brown. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. A give to Brown. Could be an alley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Virginia will call its first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll run with Brown. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout is called by Virginia. That's their second. They'll have one left. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. Timeout on the field. The Cavaliers have taken their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. It's complete to the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point is good. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets the back moving. Eli Holstein to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Flores. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Holstein. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 11 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Ducks, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. We have witnessed, frankly, a sloppy first half of ball. Way too many offensive miscues, certainly in a game of this magnitude. Time to clean things up because they are running out of time here today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center in Scott Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cavaliers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
You knew this first possession of the second half. It goes a long way deciding who's going to win this football game. It's tied, but this defense comes out. Great job setting up a 3rd and long, getting a stop, getting the ball right back to their offense to create some early momentum.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Holstein to throw. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's Lewis. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. Using his legs, it's Lewis. There's a crease. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Quickly complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Throwing, Holstein. Complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Holstein from the gun on third down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Virginia! That one will give them the lead. Ready to try the point after.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds his man open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Handoff for Brown. Got a little grass. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. One more time, it's Brown. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The run inside. It's Brown. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires the pass. Intercepted.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his man. It's Martin. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Running inside. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The RPO, it's complete.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Lewis. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Holstein. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And don't forget, they've already had a field goal block. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Skinner. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
And the bad thing is, they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on second down? Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The give to the lone running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Motion from the back. In the gun on 3rd down. Here's Holstein. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel